Today I'll be reading from my book, Empowered Voices. So I came live earlier and I couldn't hear myself, so I had to end the live call. So guys, I'm going to be reading from Empowered Voices. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Blessing Ame. Empowered Voices is a collection of 10 short stories. It's available on Amazon and it is also available on your Kindle app. So I'll be reading the story of Abiku, a story of love and redemption. Chapter 1, A Mysterious Birth. The sun dipped horizon, casting long shadows over the village of Ida. Nestled along the banks of River Niger, the village, with its lush greenery and vibrant culture, was home to the Igala people, known for rich traditions and deep spiritual beliefs. Among those beliefs was the legend of the Abiku, children said to be born and again, to be born only to die again. In a small hut on the outskirts of the village, a young woman named Amara cradled her newborn. Her labor had been difficult, and the midwives had whispered amongst themselves, fearing the worst. But as the baby boy took his first breath, a sense of relief washed over the room. Amara gazed down at her son, her heart swelling with love and a tinge of fear. She had heard the whispers about the stories of Abiku children, and she prayed silently that her son could be spared such a fate. The village healer, an elderly woman with wise eyes and a gentle touch, approached Amara. "What will you name him?" she asked, soft but firm. Amara looked up, her eyes meeting the healer's. "His name is Idoko," she said, the name meaning one born to bring joy in their native tongue. She hoped him would protect her son from the curse of Abiku. As the years passed, Idoko grew into a bright and curious child. He was quick to smile and always eager to explore the world around him. He formed a close bond with a girl named Ebele, whose name meant mercy. Ebele was a spirited and adventurous girl with a heart full of kindness and a laugh that could brighten the darkest days. Together, they roamed the village, their laughter echoing through these and their friendship deepening through each passing day. Their bond was unbreakable, a testament to the power of love and friendship. But beneath the surface, the villagers couldn't help but notice something peculiar about Idoko. He seemed wise beyond his years, and there were moments where his eyes held a depth of sorrow that was far above his age. The villagers were wondering and whispering about themselves, and they wondered if Abiku was a child born with the burden of countless past lives. When Idoko and Ebele were of adulthood, a dark shadow fell over Ida. A mysterious plague began to claim the lives of young maidens in the village. Spreading fear and sorrow, the once vibrant community was now shrouded, and the villagers turned to their spiritual leaders for answers. The village oracle, a revered figure who had communed with the spirit, declared that the plague was the work of malevolent forces and that only a soul with a deep connection to the spirit realm could lift the curse. The villagers' eyes turned to Idoko, the boy who many believed was an Abiku. They believed he was born to die, only to be born and to die again. Now, with a foot in both the mortal and the spirit realm, Idoko felt the weight of their expectations pressing down on him. But he knew he couldn't face the challenge alone. He turned to Ebele, his steadfast companion and confidant. Together, they resolved to truth behind the plague and save their people. Armed with the knowledge shared by the village elders and the blessings of the oracle, Idoko and Ebele set out on a journey to find answers. Their path led them deep into the heart of the forest, where ancient spirits were said to dwell. The forest was alive with the sounds of nature. An eerie silence seemed to hang in the air, as if the trees behind them were holding their breath. As they ventured deeper, they encountered a wise old man who seemed to materialize out of. His eyes sparkled with ancient knowledge, and his presence radiated with a calm strength. He introduced himself as Olamide, a guardian of the forest and a keeper of its secrets. Olamide looked at Idoko and Ebele as they explained their quest. He nodded thoughtfully. His expression was grave. The plague that has befallen your village is no ordinary illness. He said, it is the work of spirit. A maiden who died unjustly. She now seeks retribution. Only by understanding her pain and appeasing her secret can you hope to lift the curse. With Olamide's guidance, Idan Ebele dived into the history of their village, seeking to uncover the story of the vengeful spirit. The named discovered that so many years ago, a young maiden had been falsely accused she did not commit. She was cast out of the village and left to perish in the wilderness. Her spirit was filled with sorrow and rage. Determined to make amends, Idoko and Ebele performed ritual to summon Adara's spirit in a clearing bathed in moonlight. They called out to her, their voices lifted with compassion and remorse. Slowly, a shimmering figure appeared before them. Her eyes was filled with anguish. Idoko stepped forward. Adara said, we are here to seek your forgiveness. The wrong we have done to you were unjust, and we wish to make amends. Please, how can you find peace? Adara's spirit wavered, her anger and sorrow battling within her. And she said, I seek justice for the wrong done to me, but more than that, I seek to be remembered and honored. If you can ensure that my story is told, my name is remembered, I will release the village from this plague. Chapter 6, The Promise of Remembrance. Idoko and Ebele returned to the village. Determined to fulfill Adara's request, they gathered the elders, shared the story of Adara's tragic fate. The villagers, moved by the tale of injustice, agreed to honor her memory, erected a monument in her honor, and they held a ceremony to remember her and seek her forgiveness. As the ceremony concluded, a gentle breeze swept across the village, carrying with it a sense of peace and healing. The plague lifted, and the villagers rejoiced, their hearts filled with gratitude and relief, love and redemption. With the village and the curse lifted, Idoko and Ebele returned to their lives. Their bond was stronger than ever. The ordeal had tested their resolve and deepened their love for each other. They emerged from it, and there was a newfound sense of purpose. Idoko, now fully aware of his connection to the spirit realm, he embraced his role as a bridge between the mortal world and the spirit realm. He committed himself to helping others, using his unique abilities to bring healing and understanding to those in need. Ebele stood by his side, her love and support unwavering. Together, they faced the challenges of life and compassion, their hearts forever intertwined. In the end, the story of Idoko and Ebele, a legend in the village of Ida, a tale of love, sacrifice, and redemption. As the years passed, their names were remembered and their names were honored, a testament to the enduring power of love and strength of the human spirit. Thank you very much for joining me. So I just read a story about Abiku. Abiku is set in Kogi State, Nigeria, and it draws from the rich cultural heritage. It tells the story of a spirit child who is destined to be born and to die, to be reborn and to die again. Now, through the eyes of the protagonist, we enter into a world where tradition and modernity clash, and where the strength of community and belief system are put to the test. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, turn on your notifications so we can do this more often. Thank you very much.